It's the time to get down.
Oh,
that's right. It's time for you to get up and flap your wings. You know what time it is. It's time for morning coffee, the show that gets you moving and grooving early in the AM. So get up and flap your wings. It's time to do what we do. We got a special guest today. I think we're gonna have to call Tyrone, Big.
No, Erica already did that.
Yeah, she already did that, and
it's done, isn't it?
she already did it.
Hey, you guys, it's all good. It's morning coffee. It's our Wednesday. It's the big week. Mario leaves us, but he takes morning coffee with him. But he's going to have a different type of morning coffee. I'll be in Leimert Park. He'll be in Amsterdam. But in the meantime, I got some good news in sports. We're going to wonder if NFL football will stay on top for the next several years. We're also going to handicap that Heisman, battle, even though it's controversial. Mario, what do you think you got for us right now?
Man, today we got the good news, the bad news, and definitely the other shit.
Okay.
It's going to be a focus on Amsterdam. I got Ali G explaining the coffee shops to you guys.
I like that.
Okay, and I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be doing over there as I revive the Just Say No program.
What?
So I'm going to show you what you're going to be saying no to.
Where's Toddy T when you need him with the batarang? You can just say no with that. Where's Toddy T?
We're going to look temptation in the face today on the news today. So I'm going to take you on a brief preview of the red light district in Amsterdam so you can see the stuff that I'll be looking at purely from a journalistic standpoint. So you're going to be there with me when I leave for Amsterdam this Saturday. Hey, Vic, and people say some of our quotes are just too brainy. It's like that Jonathan Martin connection.
Yeah.
So we got some quotations today from Dr. Zeus.
Okay. Would you let him in a boat? Would you eat him with a goat?
All right, so it's going to be funny. Hey, and Mike Tyson returns the ear to Vander Holyfield. So I got crazy stuff for you this morning. And Vic, tell him we got the guest. You heard that voice.
Yes.
The master of R&B.
Yes, Tyrone.
Timeless tracks.
There you go.
Tyrone Dubose.
There we go. Hey, if you guys are getting a slow delay on your stream, remember, update. I know you guys saying you ain't getting anything already, but give it a little time. Reboot your system. Whenever you do an update, reboot it, restart it. In the meantime, I got some hot picks. Guess what? A category of hot picks. Think about R&B. Think about great voices and got that sexy swag. We're going to talk about who we think are perfect tens on both sides of the fence. Mario, I don't know what the hell you doing.
He's pop locking. He's pop locking.
Burn no calories.
He's doing the mashed potatoes.
Let's just do what we came to do.
Man, yeah, that's wrong. That's just wrong.
That's right. Come on, everyone, be cool.
I know everybody's struggling. I'm just going to let you guys know. Oh, good. There you go. Now, PMC, tell me, talk to Mac. If you got it, then Mac got to play some catch up. And sometimes you have to manually update your...
You guys, we don't know why it happens. Let me tell you something, what our experience been, and everybody out there. We have 13 computers in here. And we're running usually 6 or 7 actively during the show. I got 5 that I actually watch during the show. Yeah. Now... It's amazing how everything will work good all night long, all morning. Y'all out here, then right around 9 o'clock.
So y'all blaming it on me? so brother come here, y'all blaming me for that? That's all about me?
Yes.
No. They probably knew you was coming.
They knew I was coming, so they wanted to get on. That's okay. Sabotage. They probably wanted me to make sure that I wasn't here on the air with you guys, but nothing was going to stop me from being here. And I can't thank the both of you enough for the opportunity of being here. It's awesome for me.
Well, thank you, brother. So, and Tyrone he handled it. I told him, Tyrone, you know what? Stuff is hidden. So when stuff hits, that's updates and errors. I see it on a bunch of systems. Sometimes I have 3 of the systems come up with stuff. Bling, 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 bling.
Right.
I'm like, what the hell?
They hit.
Who the... Yeah, but so that's part of it.
Radio, television, studios, they all do one thing. They always break down or break up. It all happens at the same time.
There you go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's our special guest for today, Tyrone Dubose. Timeless Tracks. We're going to get a chance to sip and schmooze with him.
Yeah, I would schmooze with me if I were you.
And you're going to stick around for the sport.
Thank you.
We're going to schmooze with you.
Thanks, Vic. Thanks for letting me cover that for you, Vic.
He has a history.
You didn't catch that, did you?
Y'all are quick. Y'all are quick. I'm still sipping.
He said, I would schmooze with you, and I go, I ain't trying to. I don't know what kind of videos. I don't know what's happening over here. I just want to make sure I qualified that.
Oh yeah, you qualified.
I qualified it.
That's a good one.
Man, you do qualify you. Hey, so we got a special show today. Announcements are that next week the shows are going to actually be changed up because I'm going to be in Amsterdam. Now, here's the thing, Vic.
Yeah.
What I wanted to tell everybody: keep an open mind. We're not sure what's going to happen. The reason why, because I'm taking the full connection. See, for me, based on what we run, and now that I've simplified things, I can take a simple laptop, and I'll have a tablet and an iPhone, and that's enough to go live. I don't really need the laptop, but I will use the laptop. So I got to deal with the time differences because I still don't quite have a grasp on that, because all I know is I'm leaving Saturday at 2 in the afternoon on a 12-hour nonstop flight.
Right.
And when I get there, it's 9 a.m.
I think when my show comes on in Amsterdam, it's 9 o'clock in the morning here. I believe it's 5 p.m. there. I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's something like that.
Okay, because that's what I got to figure out, because I'm willing to do some shows. First of all, I will be interrupting the regularly scheduled broadcast at a lot of times, because if I'm in a club and there's a happening performance, I'm going to interrupt with the iPhone.
Absolutely.
Our software allows us to interact our broadcast and go live straight from a smartphone or a tablet. So I will be doing a bunch of that as I showcase things. Now, as it turns out, too, that because I wasn't aware, we'll talk about this a little bit later, that the Cannabis Cup was going on, but now we're making some changes to make sure we can cover some of the events going on.
True.
I'm actually going there to meet with some of the African brothers that are friends of ours.
Wait a minute, the Cannabis Cup. Wait, the Cannabis Cup?
Okay, I'm going over there to meet with some of the African brothers from the continent.
I'm just saying. I mean,
and it just turns out,
little hippie lettuce going on around here.
Tyrone, they have first of all, they have legalized marijuana anyway in the coffee shops, and so they're having the Cannabis Cup. Cannabis Cup. It's a contest.
And what is? I don't even know.
It's a marijuana contest.
Like who rolls the biggest doobie?
I'm gonna come back. Okay, we're gonna come back, and that's gonna be the focus.
Are you asking the same thing, Vic? Are you wondering the same thing I'm wondering?
I kind of know about the Cannabis Cup. It's an animal.
No, but Tyrone, I'm gonna show you, because that's a good point. I'm gonna show you guys when we do the good news, bad news. See, this will work out good, because I'll be showing you all and Tyrone what's going on.
Yeah, I need to know
in Amsterdam.
I need to know,
and that's what we'll be covering.
Well, now will you be covering that there when you're? Oh, I'll be watching that. Like little waves of waves of.
You know it.
See, I hope it may not be what you expect.
I'm not sure. You make it. You make sure this is rated G.
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
No, for real, because that's the power of the internet.
It is true.
The power of the internet is I'm picking where I'm eating dinner.
There you go.
Okay, I'm looking at the menus. All that.
Yeah.
Okay, and as it turns out, I'm staying right at the Amsterdam Marriott, right in the heart of everything. I'm 1 block away from the club where all the stuff is. I'm 2 blocks away from the red light district.
Yep.
I'm 1 block away from the most historic coffee shop in Amsterdam.
So you're gonna be like a world traveler, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Absolutely. You're gonna be worked out. Because did you notice that Mario said, like, I'm gonna be next to all of the important things, but the first thing he mentioned, the red light district.
Because I ain't got no woman going with me. I don't know about you all.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
I just tell you, no matter what y'all usually think, for me personally, in the past, my travels have been the best when I've had a companion.
Yeah.
I can say when I was young, I did that run around chasing women thing for a minute. But my dad had told me, he said, son, you can go around like you want chasing girls. He said, I've done it too. He said, but you're going to find the most memorable trips are the ones that you share with someone that you care about.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So, but of course I don't have that, so I'll be looking at the.
So don't look at the red light. Go to the red light district anyway. Who cares? That was very nice and sweet that your dad said that. But you take your bat behind to the red light district anyway. Great, Dad. Appreciate it.
I think he was eloquent.
Yeah, very eloquent.
Very eloquent.
I'm trying to.
He said it eloquently.
I'm trying to make those points. Hey, so you guys. Okay, now here's the. Okay, so that's the announcement. So keep your eyes. We don't know what we're gonna do. I might do. The Quiet Storm from Amsterdam. I might be bumping in the broadcast. Vic and I are going to be in constant communication because here at the campus things will be busy.
Right.
So we'll be shuffling in. So we're going to attempt to do some interesting kinds of programming. I can control everything
from where you're at.
From where I'm at.
I think it's amazing. I mean,
And
that's the
it'll be no
power
problem.
of not just the internet, but the way in which you do your show is extremely unique, and that just says a lot about not just technology, but what it is and what you're doing here. Which
Well, thank you, Tyrone.
I appreciate it.
And we're going. You guys are going to get to learn more and more about his history and the things that he's doing, and that's how we're connected. What we love here is we get to support each other.
Yes, absolutely.
And to celebrate the history. And one thing, Mac McAllister, our G&M Bureau Chief, 74 years young, long-time history in radio.
Yeah.
See, Mac, you're going to appreciate this, brother, because of the work he puts into understanding the knowledge and the history and the stories behind the tracks.
Well, what was interesting was that Max that was on before we got on the air here.
Yeah.
Was that the one that was like saying some stuff?
Yeah, that was Max.
Max, you're my man, brother.
That's Mac McAllister.
Well, Max, you're my man. I'm just going to say it like that. We'll talk off the air. I didn't say too much there.
All right. Every week, you guys, we have quotations, and they range. I've used Maya Angelou, Martin Luther King. I've used, lately, Mark Twain. Now, with this latest Jonathan Martin controversy and this whole issue of blacks versus the other ones and all this, you get certain kinds of people complaints. Vic, we get complaints that sometimes that we're too intellectual as black men. This is kind of a sensitive. You probably have run into some of this, just like, well, you don't talk. Why you talk? Why? See, Tyrone said, why you talk? Why you talk? You talk funny. You talk like a white man. See, there's a class issue that we're not going to get into all around here like that. But in order to have a humorous look at it, I went and looked at our weekly quotations, and I decided, yes, perhaps the weekly quotations I use are somewhat brainy. So I went and got some weekly quotations from Dr. Zeus, from my other friends.
Hey, see.
And here's one is for you all.
That's a shot.
Today was good. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one.
That's cool.
That's again.
That's a shot. That's a shot.
Today is good. Today was good. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one.
That is so cold, dude. That's called the backward hand slap.
Now I have some more quotations that I thought were appropriate. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you.
So, clearly for those who now want to understand the ramifications, thank you. Yeah, for those who want to understand the ramifications of that, and if that was too deep for them, clearly at this point the idea is
It's gone.
After that,
It's gone.
Well, replaces the quotation I used to use. I am what I am, and I know what I am. I'm Popeye, the Sailor Man.
Is that yam with greens? Is that yam with potatoes and
That
greens?
is so cold. That's right. How does it feel to sometimes be too black and not enough?
Well, here's what's interesting. I have to. When you said that, it instantly just brought out so many connotations of people when they're speaking to you on the phone.
Right.
They somehow or another believe that you're someone else.
Oh yeah.
And then when they see you, or if they they hear the show or something, then somehow or another. Well, what's wrong with you? I remember years ago, I'd met someone. It was a lady, and she said to me, "Well, have you ever dated someone out of your race?" And I said, no, not that I was posed, but at that particular moment, I hadn't. She said, "Oh, I thought we lost you for a while." I said, "Lost me to what?" Because
why should you be happy?
The way in which I speak, I guess that's what it was. So
I'm sorry, Tyrone.
It's not.
So I would get sick of that. So I would have a bunch of smart answers.
Yeah.
I said, I should give up what I'm doing because I could have one like you.
Yeah. It's like, at some point it just gets old. And it's actually sad more than anything else because someone who speaks with a sense of eloquence or at least with a proper diction, you would equate them as being someone else. But, when they speak in a different tone or a different way, you get an attitude about that. You just, why can't we do both?
Well, you got a bunch of them sensitive type folks. They watch this show. They still pissed off. I know you pissed off from childhood. We all pissed off a little bit. That's right. It wasn't child. That was adulthood. Right. That was actually the dating. But that's part of the whole thing today. So, hey, listen. We're going to come back and do the good news, the bad news, and then we're going to hit and sip and the schmoozing with our guests.
Yeah. I was shipping smooths.
I'm doing it. No, I did that. Now you got me juicy.
I did that for those people who perhaps had an issue with the fact of
he followed your lead.
I was following your lead.
Sipping. Y'all got me mixed up now again.
It's all about
sip and smooth. Shit. Sip and schmooze. 70s.
That was a good setup. You got it. You played him on his own claim.
It was a good claim. I did what you did.
He did. You blaming the people for it.
I blame it. I was shipping smooth.
Well, I tell you what. What do we got coming in sports? Shit. Let's put it on you. What we got coming in? What we got coming in sports?
Okay, this is what we got coming in sports, you guys. We're going to talk about, I'll lead you in this way. If you didn't know that decades ago, the top 3 sports was horse racing, baseball, and boxing. Well, times have changed. So we're going to find out. We're living in a time now that we think, what's the big sport? NFL. We're going to find out how long will it stay on top. And then we're going to talk about handicapping what we call a Heisman race that has controversies at the beginning of the season and flowing into current state of affairs. And then I may decide to talk about something else, but I'm gonna wait. It's just chat, man.
That's you gotta talk about it. No, make it. Mario, tell me how to talk about it. Tell him he needs to.
He just runs wild and free. This is.
Now we gotta let him talk about it. He's got to talk about it.
We're
all man here today. We're man.
In that chat room.
In the chat room.
Might be some.
Well, let me just say this.
How's it running in the chat room?
The chat room is dealing with. They're talking about you.
Is that good?
You got the radio, you got the great voice, TV radio voice. They already got it.
My mother said this voice would make me a lot of money or get me in a lot of trouble. She used to always say.
Well, the trouble seems to follow.
Yeah,
trouble seems to follow.
Yeah, no problem there.
And in honor of the guest being today, it's an R&B circle today, and as an R&B circle, when I do the hot picks, when we rate those hot picks, we're gonna do a twofer. Two-banger. Remember yesterday, Mario, we had a two-banger. Sexy and swag. We're gonna do
I don't know what that means. I know. Somehow I don't think I got my part. That's all I can say. I don't understand.
It's going to be a good one. No, watch. It's going to be working out just fine. We're going to look, and there's a ton of contestants in this, but I had to pick several. R&B women who are rated as a 10 in their voice and sexy 10 in their presence.
Oh!
Bam. Watch.
That sounds like some good hot picks.
That's right. Just look at the picture and 1,000 words, right?
All right.
Picture indeed says 1,000 words. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time then. Let's proceed.
No, not that time.